Hi everyone, I hope you are all safe and healthy with your family and friends. In this video, we are going to learn about 11th Standard Accountancy, Chapter 7, Subsidiary Books 2, Exercise Sum number 8. Prepare analytical petty cash book from the following particulars under impressed system. We already prepared title and format of the petty cash book, that is analytical petty cash book, debtor, creditor, receipt rupees, CBFN, date, particulars, VN, total payments. What are the transaction expenses are given here. The related expenses column we opened here, that is printing and stationery column, conveyance charges or traveling expenses column, wages, postal and telegram, refreshment charges rupees, carriage rupees, LF column. Let's see the transaction 2017 July 1, received advance from cashier rupees 2000. Received advance means receipt column. Okay, we have to enter this amount into the receipt column. You received cash for doing expenses. Okay. So dated on 2017 July 1, you received cash means to cash account. We always started the word to or for debit side, receipt. Okay, so enter the amount is 2000, we entered on the receipt column. July 7, paid for writing pads and register 100 rupees. What this transaction tells us, this is the payment expenses. Okay, what are the expenses you are doing? Writing pads and register. What this expenses goes to? This expenses goes to stationery column. Okay, which column this transaction is goes to? Stationery column. First we are going to enter dated on 7, buy writing pads and register on a particular column. Rupees 100 we have to enter into the total payment column, and also we have to enter that 100 rupees on the printing and the stationery column. Dated on 8, purchased white papers 50 rupees. What this transaction tells us, this is the stationery related transaction. Okay, so dated on 8, this is the expenses paid. Purchased white paper means expenses. So buy white papers 50 rupees, we have to enter into the particular total payment column, and also we have to enter 50 rupees on printing and stationery column. Paid auto charges 200 rupees, dated on 10. Auto charges means it comes under the conveyance or traveling expenses column. Dated on 10. Buy auto charges 200 rupees, enter into the total payment column, and also 200 rupees is entered into the conveyance charges column. We entered. Dated on 5. Paid wages 300 rupees. So dated on 5/15, buy wages account 300 rupees is entered total payment column, and also 300 rupees is entered on wages column. Dated on 18, postal charges rupees 100. So this is the payment. We always started the payment by on the particular column. Okay, so we are going to enter this all the payment, all the expenses into the credit side. We always started with the buy. Always started the word with buy. Okay, so postal charges how much rupees? 100 rupees. Dated on 18, buy postal charges account 100 rupees. We entered on total payment column, and also 100 rupees we entered on the postal and telegram column. Purchased, dated on 21, purchased stationery 450 rupees. So first purchased stationery means this is the expenses. We are going to enter this transaction into the stationery column, and also total payment column. Dated on 21, buy stationery account for 450 rupees. We entered on the total payment column, and 450 rupees we entered on printing and stationery column. And dated on 23, tea expenses 60 rupees. Tea expenses means what? Refreshment column. We are going to enter this expenses into the refreshment column, and also we enter into the total payment column, that amount. Okay, so dated on 25, buy. Dated on 23, buy tea expenses account 60 rupees we entered total payment column, and 60 rupees we entered refreshment charges column. paid for speed post rupees 150 dated on 25. So 25 by speed post account 150 rupees entered total payment column, and 150 rupees also we entered postal and a telegram column. Dated on 27, refreshment expenses 250 rupees. So where we are going to enter this expenses, we are going to enter this expenses in refreshment expenses column, and also we enter into the total this amount total expenses column. So in particular column, by refreshment expenses account dated on 27, 250 we entered into the total payment column, and 250 we entered into the refreshment charges column. And dated on 31, paid for carriage 150 rupees. So in this expenses we are going to enter in carriage column, and total that amount we have to enter into the total expenses column. Dated on 31, by carriage account 150 rupees is entered on the total payment column, and 150 rupees is entered on the carriage column also. So what are the receipt and the payments are given here. We entered into we prepared the petty cash book. Now we are going to find the total from the total expenses, total payment and appropriate expenses column. Okay, the total expenses for the total payment column we have 1008, and printing and stationery 600 rupees, conveyance charges 200, wages 300, postal and telegram we have 250 rupees total, refreshment charges 310, carriage we have 150 rupees total. So we found all the totals. Okay, then we need to find the balancing figure. Before that we are going to enter the total receipt into the total column. Okay, so that 2000 rupees we are going to enter on debit side and the credit side. That means a receipt column and the payment, total payment column. Okay, we entered. Then we need to find the difference value. So for that we have to subtract total expenses from the total receipt. Then we have get 190 rupees. This is the difference value. Okay, so against this by balance carried on, we have to write the difference against the differences, and last day of in date column we have to write the last day of the accounting period. So July 31 by balance carried on 190 rupees. This is the closing balance of the petty cash book. Then we have to brought it down to the opposite side below the total. We have to enter 190 rupees below the total on the opposite side, the same 190 rupees. Okay, this is the to balance brought down. This is the opening balance of the accounting period, next accounting period, and that 190 1008 rupees we have to brought down below the total, opposite side below the total. We have to enter that 1010 rupees, 810 rupees. Okay, this is the cash account. Okay, we have to received from the cashier, that 1810 rupees. So we have to write to cash account for that. Okay, do you have any doubt? Please comment it on the comment box. Thank you. Take care.